Alright, my name is Elise Wayman, and I am Ritchie's daughter. Ritchie's not my biological father. Actually, I have lots of dads, so it's neither here nor there. But Ritchie definitely made the most impact in my life so far. I met Ritchie when I was about 14 years old, maybe 13. I was in high school and I was very much caught up in my own world, my own things. So all I did know is my mom was hanging out with this guy. I don't know who he was. But she was off hanging out with him, and he seemed to make her happy, but of course I was consumed with my own life at that time, being 14 years old. So I finally met Ritchie, and I got just like punched with his humor right off the bat, to say the least. He would make fun of me because my antennas, as he would say, that from my hair, asking me if I got good reception with my cell phone and things like that. So I was at that age I was always apprehensive about anybody I met, but Ritchie quickly proved me wrong. And at that time we were struggling a lot. My mom was working a lot of jobs, and we didn't have a ton of money to do things, and that's because my adoptive father wasn't available because of other things going on at the time. So basically the entire burden was on my mom. And this one thing that made her happy was being around Ritchie. And she met him at one of the jobs that she had taken, and it just made her really happy. And when I met him, I could see why, because he was such a fun-going, fun-loving person. And then everything just kind of stood still for a moment, and that's when, the realization of Ritchie's health issues truly came to fruition. Ritchie, according to what he's told me, he's always known that he's had a proclivity to heart issues because it runs in his family, but I think at that time, when I was 14 and they were just dating, it was about maybe 6 months in, is when it really took a toll, and he ended up in the hospital, and from all accounts, it was a pretty severe situation, and he couldn't work after that. He really couldn't support himself, and Ritchie being someone who's always been in a physical type of job, there was really no way for him to work with these health issues. So seeing how happy he made my mom and all of us, we said, come on, just live with us, stay with us, and until you get better. And I really think that was a time where we truly became a family. We really meshed. And Ritchie, he couldn't work. But when I tell you that house was spotless all the time, there was always dinner on the table. Laundry was always done. He did everything he could because that's just who he is. That's in his nature. He's that type of person who always wants to contribute and take care of a family he just met, and he felt like it was his own. That's the type of guy he is. He can see goodness in people and bring it out, and he just wants to make that thrive. And it was lucky for us because me, Freddie, and Allie, we didn't have that male role model in our life at that time. And Ritchie stepped in. Who knows what would have happened had he not stepped in. And he took it on like a champ. He didn't complain, and he embraced all of it, and he loved all of us. So kind of, at this point, seeing him with his struggles, and it's basically when you have a health condition like that, the only thing I can imagine is when you've been working so hard and you have these core beliefs to who you are. That means I live for my family and do everything for my family, and you're in a situation where you can't do anything, it's going to be devastating. So to think about what Ritchie's going through, that hurts the most when I think about his experience. It's about me or my mom or my siblings. It's about a man who deserves so much, and he doesn't have it right now. And we can do so much to try to get him there. We can support each other and love each other, but at the end of the day, we still are relying on other people, and we need people's support to help get what we need. And this is why we're reaching out, and we're trying to reach out to those people who've had similar experiences. And now, it's sad to say, now you really understand, and you understand the need that people go through when they're in a situation like this. And you feel helpless, you really do. And now I understand the importance of all these organizations. And even though I've participated in the past, it's never hit home like this before. So it really makes it that much more important to everybody to come together as a community, as one big family. So these things don't have to happen to the great people in our life.